All right. So are you ready to go back in time with me today?
Always ready for a good history deep dive.
Great, me too.
Yeah.
And today we're going all the way back to ancient Egypt.
Oh, wow. Classic.
Right. So I was looking over some of the source material for this deep dive,
Uh-huh.
and it's just packed full of like crazy historical facts.
Crazy.
Crazy, just unbelievable stuff that makes you kind of question everything you thought you knew about ancient Egypt.
I see. I see.
Yeah. And it really got me thinking about the whole like myth versus reality thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, is the line between myth and reality in ancient Egypt
Yeah.
really as thin as the sand? Because we've got Cleopatra,
Of course.
right? And the curse of the pharaohs and like pyramids potentially built by aliens. It's a lot to unpack.
It sounds fascinating for sure.
Yeah, so let's just dive right in because I can't wait any longer.
Sounds good.
So like right off the bat, one of the things that kind of blew my mind was this whole thing about Cleopatra not actually being Egyptian.
Oh, yeah. That's a common misconception.
Really?
But
I always just assumed.
I know, right? She's like the Egyptian queen, but she was actually Greek.
Wait, so how does that even work?
Well, she was part of this dynasty called the Ptolemaic dynasty, which was like a line of Greek rulers who came to power after Alexander the Great.
Oh, wow. So they just kind of took over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So Cleopatra, she ruled Egypt, but her family wasn't originally from there.
That's wild. So how did she manage to gain so much power and influence being Greek and all?
Well, for one thing, she was like incredibly smart and a brilliant strategist. And one of the things she did that was super impactful was that she was the first Ptolemaic ruler to actually learn to speak Egyptian.
Oh, wow. So she could actually communicate with the people directly.
Exactly. And it wasn't just like a casual thing, it was a calculated move to connect with the people and solidify her legitimacy as their ruler.
That's actually pretty genius when you think about it.
Totally. I mean, imagine being ruled by someone who doesn't even speak your language.
Right. It would be hard to feel any sense of connection or trust.
For sure. So Cleopatra learning Egyptian was a huge deal. It showed she respected the people and their culture.
It makes me wonder how many other rulers throughout history have done something similar.
That would be an interesting deep dive.